Hey, how's it going, guys? Just wanted to give you a little video for this DSLR shoulder rig I built. Got a lot of the ideas and some of the designs from Cinema 5D, so I figured I would share mine once completed. So let's get started. The base of the rig is built off of this square piece of aluminum from Home Depot. The vertical supports here are PVC with a small piece of threaded rod inside with a washer at the base which would sandwich it against that piece, and then the whole piece is sandwiched together, and then a bicycle grip is added afterwards. You'll notice I have a H1 video recorder there, and that's just simply velcroed to the bar until I get a better method for mounting that. Moving over from the side, take notice that it is in fact 15mm rails that were actually made from an old triple boom mic stand that I had kicking around. They just happen to be 15mm. And the back piece here is a bent piece of aluminum with some pipe insulation from Home Depot as well. The way I designed the rail system would be, I made these couplers from some EMT couplings that I purchased at Home Depot. I cut those in half, then filed them to a nice finish, and I came up with these little couplings right here. That plus a little rubber gasket put together creates a nice sandwich where this doesn't creak or move, and it makes a nice adjustable method of getting this on a rail system for back and forth without expensive rail blocks. The riser is actually another piece of aluminum, bringing it up to an average height, and then we have a Manfrotto quick release plate up underneath to round that off. Over the weekend, this weekend, you will notice that there is a belt drive follow focus. I made that starting off with a Huco right angle gearbox and some pretty neat parts from the RC store. These are actually landing gear adapters with a 4mm internal dimension with a set screw. It actually allowed me to put on a piece of threaded rod to attach this wheel, and then again to attach this coupling here and this marking disc that I found at Ace Hardware for a couple dollars. So all in all, that drives that. And then the way this is mounted to the rails is the leftover piece of boom stand actually has a piece of sliding mechanism so that you can move your microphone. But in this case, I mounted the follow focus to it, and it allows me to mount different lenses and different lengths. So let's take a look at this follow focus, and you will notice that it is the Rokinon 85mm 1.8, which inherently has a pretty stiff focus mechanism, and the belt drive's doing just fine here. The belt was actually made out of a standard half-inch piece of nylon strapping, but I took an extra step and added, dipped it in some tool dip to give it a rubber coating so it would actually bite on the lens a little more and ride on this wheel a little bit better. So again, and then I can make any length that I want. So now I'm not tied to gears or any of that stuff to get this to work. Let me just disconnect this and I'll show you how that works. So we take this belt off right here. You see the rubber on it. And then this mechanism slides down, slides forward, and maybe that'll give you an idea. This is from the fly section of the boom stand, where I cut off the top piece and then just added one nut and bolted all the whole mechanism on there. Okay, and then it's held in place with that one set screw, and we are back in business. Okay, so I just wanted to give you an update to kind of give back, because there's some pretty creative people out there, and this is my design. So any comments or suggestions are welcome, and happy shooting.